So I found my Two Broke Girls DVD, Season 1 from the library. It's a nice escape. While I'm watching it, I'm not, thinking about my mom. Nothing that I can do anyway. You know what I mean? You guys have to realize that. There's nothing that I can do. And so you must realize that. Whatever these people decide is how it's going to be. I already told you when she first got discharged about 6 weeks ago. I mean, she wasn't perfect. But I convinced her primary care physician, didn't take much convincing, he agreed with me that they're discharging in these conditions from these hospitals where she's not perfect, and to keep throwing her in these mental hospitals isn't benefiting her. Unfortunately, she'll now be in the hands of people who don't care about the conclusion and agreement and whatnot that, I came to with my mom's primary care physician. The guy today didn't even acknowledge, he's her NSP psychiatrist in the hospital, didn't even acknowledge when I said, she has a UTI and blah, blah, blah. He's like, well, a UTI is not causing her to go wander around into people's into other hospital rooms, Yeah. She gets sectioned again. I'm not even going to bother. I'm losing my hope. You know what I mean? I'm not going to bother. The last time I was there, hands-on, made a point of getting there as quickly as shortly after she was in this new to me hospital. I'd never been there before. She hadn't been there since 2010 when I was living in LA. Hands-on, given the history, not just to anybody who will listen, pretty much to her new psychiatrist in there, and also to some, there's all people underneath. And a guy that was willing to listen to me, I didn't even know what his official title was or whatnot. He wasn't her social worker, but whatever he was, he was willing to listen to me. Anyone willing to listen to me, in the regular hospitals, in the mental hospitals, whatever, I tell the whole history of what's been happening to her. But in the end, look what happened this last time, Everything that I did, what did it matter? It didn't. Everything I told them. Did it really matter in the end? No. Didn't even want to talk to me last night. I don't know if it's because she blames me that she's in there or, what. I just know I had to call. And if I had not been living here, if I had not called, and UTI doesn't go away on its own, babies, it would have just continued to get worse. But also, she wasn't taking her meds, and I didn't know that. That would have got worse. You know what I mean? So, I had no choice. And I know that I had no choice. It's not, it just all sucks. It all sucks. Wait a minute, I made it Tuesday night, and then I said we're going to be on the leftovers Wednesday and Thursday, that's right. But you're not having it, obviously that's I already told you guys I have not stepped on the scale. I don't even want to know. I know I've gained a lot of weight. Under the covers, bug dog. You went under these covers all by yourself. You're a, I don't know what you call you. You just like to hide. You like to burrow. You're a burrower. You like to make a cocoon, huh? Cocoon. Here. Ready? Here, baby. Go sit. Okay, he had his broccoli today, his pineapple, his sardines. Huh? That's what you haven't had, have you? Pumpkin. Pumpkin right now. Feel it. Yep, I have gained weight and do not care. Obviously I do care. You know that. Case with anybody overweight with excess weight to lose. If you care enough, you lose it, and if you don't care enough, you won't lose it. Right, Omar. Omar's, last time he went to the vet, he was the same weight. He stayed nice and trim. Because I make sure of it. Right? If you had your druthers, you would be a huge bug. Oh, you would be one of those big fat bugs. So I'm happy that I found the 2 broke girls. Return it. Stay up all night watching it. I don't know how many hours it will be. Return it tomorrow. I haven't talked to the neighbors, even though the woman bumped into me, the wife, and was like, she was feeling bad over the husband and the wife, but they haven't heard from me, but whatever. And she's like, I told him that he must have scared. I'm like, of course he scared me. I shouldn't have told him about my plans to go meet that photographer. But he'd been acting all like he wanted to know shit, and if I have secrets, oh come on, you could tell me, you know. So, learned lessons, lesson learned. She said that they still wanted to be friends and it was cool and this, that, whatever. But I'm understandably still uncomfortable. I haven't bumped into him, you know. Maybe things can't be the same. I don't know. Yeah, you know me, I'll usually face the music and step on the scale, but I don't feel like it, I'm not going to do it. I want to. You got on the scale, didn't you? At the vet, so you weighed 20 pounds or 19.8 like you usually do, like you have for months, right? You stay the same weight. You stay the same weight. Don't you stay the same weight. Hovers right around 20 pounds, right? should go over 20. We've from 18, 19, 20 pounds. 20 is okay. I should go over it. But then it comes winter and you can't walk if there's snowbanks. You block you to just walk around the driveway, huh? When we've had bad winters. Last year was a ridiculous winter. It wasn't even like it was winter. Other years you can't even, we don't even walk. We just walk in the driveway. We make a path and go round and round and round. Hope that you turn the snow yellow. No chance of that. Whiskey. And as I've told you guys before, there aren't a lot of TV shows, there aren't a lot of sitcoms that I like. I never used to like this. Somebody do last night some stupid thing called The Great Indoors was on, and I started watching it just briefly. Wait a minute. What happened last night? Oh, did I fall asleep? I must have fallen asleep watching something because I need to watch Mom. Mom, I like the show Mom. Yeah, I think I fell asleep. I think Mom was going to be on. It's not 8. Today's Friday, yeah. Today's Friday. What the hell was I doing last night? Last night is when there was... Oh yeah, okay. I watched Big Bang Theory. Howard made that Stephen Hawking's toy. Found it, they built it. Sheldon was Sheldon. Okay, so I watched Big Bang Theory. And then they were like, I think I fell asleep. I might have fallen asleep watching that stupid show that I thought was stupid. I thought Mom was supposed to be on last night. I mean, new shows that I'd never heard of and I didn't care for them. Yeah, I fell asleep and then woke up. And like I told you, then I was watching Def Comedy Jam on HBO On Demand, and then I was watching, and I found Vice on HBO On Demand. I think I fell asleep early though, that's what happened. Always sad over my mom. I am on the verge of tears at all times. So with that, I'm going to go back to watch my two broke girls and laugh. This is enjoyable to me, watching this. Season 1, how it all began with them. I watch it nowadays, you know what I mean? So to find out how it all began with them, I'd never seen all these episodes. Bye.